and welcome to Atlanta here at Madden 20 Premier DreamHack. I'm your host, Rico Williams, and I'm here with T. Davis. T. Davis, we've had a lot of great Madden played so far, and we got even more coming up.
Yeah, we got Jaybird, who just came off that Niners Club Championship. He's going to be using the Philadelphia Eagles with that nasty streak ability. I'm excited to see this run-heavy attack.
All right, let me talk to you a little bit about the event that we're having here. DreamHack. It's everything your gaming heart can desire. And AT&T and Chipotle have made it possible for us to be giving away $25,000. $11,000 goes to the winner, $7,000 to the runner-up, $2,500 to third and fourth, and fifth through eighth are all walking away with $500 each. Not a bad payday, huh?
Pretty good deal right there, Rico.
Yes, we're going to have 3 waves that'll be broken down to single elimination Saturday and Sunday on the road to crowning our champion. It's been a who's who of Madden greats that have been out here. We saw Clef, Trini,
Prodigy, Bugs, User.
Well, I even saw Mark Dog in the building.
Oh,
Guru, you name it, they're here. Master Gamer, Blocky just went 3-0. We told you it's going to keep getting better and better. Well, stay with us here. Now, we have Jaybird and Joker in our first matchup. This is Group J of Wave 2. Let's see who else is in that bracket. We have It's Papa Dot and then Big Jones as well. In Group H, we have Zulu, SRT, It's Joff, and Persistent. Not a lot of names you recognize in that Group H. But in Group J, Jaybird, let's just say he's on the cusp of becoming a Madden household name, but he needs a victory and another good run. You can't make a career off that one win versus Kiv. What do you think he needs to do in order to be mentioned with your level?
Yeah, he really needs to get that Final Four, honestly, today, if he wants to be up in that upper echelon. He lost in that San Francisco 49ers club, and he was the favorite to win that club. So he's the favorite in this group. So we're going to see how it pans out. You know, Jaybird, he's either off or on. So we're going to see today. You're going to hear a lot from Jaybird. He likes to talk a lot, too. So it'll be exciting to see.
There's been a little bit of a question as to whether he talks himself out of some of these games. I think Jaybird's best when he stays focused and he locks in and he just plays the game and doesn't do too much talking to be what he thinks a Madden player is supposed to be.
I even told him the other day after, I'm like, listen, man, I know you love to talk and it's fun for you, but you get a little too hype and it takes you out of your game. I think he doesn't focus enough when he gets like that. And I think we're going to see him settle down a little bit, stay zoned in, stay locked in, and I think that'll be better for him in the long run.
All right, look at these two players here, Joker 313 and Jaybird. They're both getting in, setting their things. Obviously, as you know, Jaybird is accustomed to the bright lights, the big stage. This is going to be Joker 313's, I believe, first time out here.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for Joker. I think he looks ready, though. I think he's prepared. We're going to see how Jaybird's coming out with that Philadelphia Eagles, like I said, and Joker's using those Saints. So I think it seems like Joker will have a pass-heavy attack with Drew Brees, Michael Thomas, and the boys over there, and Jaybird's going to run the ball. So it's going to be a clash of styles.
All right, make sure you're following the channel for your vote to count. We need to know who you're going with in the chat. Exclamation Joker 313 or exclamation Jaybird. T. Davis, I'm putting you on the spot. What's your pick?
You know, I always like to go with the favorites. So I'm going to go with Jaybird. But it's a tough one. I kind of want to take Joker here, but I'm going to go with Jaybird.
He has the 313. He's from Detroit. Yeah. You know, that's Young Dog, and they have a very thick Madden heritage out there. You never know who he labs with. But I'm still going to go with Jaybird myself. A rock-solid pick's going to be Jaybird. Chat, let us know what you think right now. Are you going with Jaybird or are you going with Joker 313? Let's take a look and see who the chat's going with. And there you have it. Joker, 53%. Jaybird, 47. This is our closest matchup so far. That's a little bit of a coin toss. Look, now it's at 50-50.
I think this says the chat doesn't have confidence in Jaybird. After what they've seen from in the EA Club Series past weekend, I don't think they have confidence in Jaybird. It shows.
You are absolutely right. Well, we're going to see if Jaybird can right that ship. The players are ready. I'm ready. You ready?
I'm so ready.
Then let's go see some excellent Madden here. Madden 20 Premier DreamHack.
It looks like Jaybird's going to get that ball first, so for all the viewers in the chat, I talked to Jaybird before this tournament, and he's actually going to utilize Jason Kelsey and Lane Johnson, who have that nasty streak ability at tight end and receiver formation. So he's going to find a way to get them out wide. So he's going to get outside with the stretch, with the outside zones, to have those blockers outside with those big boys leading the way.
Now, not winning the coin toss again, tough one.
Hey, it worked out for Blocky though, so.
Very, very true. So now, talk to everybody out there about how important it is to make sure you have all your players in their right positions.
Yeah, personnel is so huge in Madden. It's the most important thing besides your scheme. And Jaybird's going to look to. He's setting his audibles right now. He's in the Oakland Raiders offensive playbook. You're going to see a lot of I-form tight, I-form wing, strong tight, I-form slot. A lot of heavy run stuff here from Jaybird. And it's going to be good to see if Joker can stop that. He's using the Saints, who don't have a great run defense in Madden. He's in that 3-4, so. But yeah, as you can see here, Jaybird running that heavy stuff with those big boys.
Oh, and look at that stick work. Jaybird has come out here, and he plans on showing that he needs to have respect on his name. Look at him shrug those shoulders, but notice, we didn't hear a peep out of him.
Yeah, we didn't, and he's focused. That's what we've been saying what Jaybird needs to do, is stop all this capping, stop all this talking all game long, lock in, and that's exactly what he did. First play of the game, huge run by Boston Scott. Not a lot of people know who Boston Scott is. He was on the practice squad earlier in the year. They just brought him up to the regular roster a couple weeks ago, and he's a diamond in the rough in Madden. He has that 82 spin ability. He can spin. He's got speed, and all you got to do is follow those big boys. Like I said, Lane Johnson, Jason Kelsey, that great Eagles offensive line, and Jaybird did that exactly to perfection on that first play.
Now, here's the only question I have for you, not to take away anything from that amazing run, but was that great offense or a little bit of lackluster defense?
Yeah, I think that the run defense wasn't there for the stretch, and Jaybird took advantage. He didn't really have to do much. He did let one little nice move there, but he didn't have to do much. He had so much green field in front of him.
Now, did you notice that the Joker had accepted the delay of game penalty?
Oh.
And is that Madden etiquette to not accept the penalty, and that's why that happened?
Yeah, but it's just a gentleman's agreement usually before the game. And looks like Joker's coming out. He ran stretch first play, but here he's in this gun open offset, bunch open offset. Jaybird goes to that nickel defense. I think we might see a little RPO bubble inside zone play here. It's a really good play actually this year. And he does just that. He goes to Ted Ginn Jr., who has that speed on the outside. Ooh.
I really feel like that should have been a touchdown.
Yeah, he had it. He made one man miss, but he couldn't get there. And a little bit of liability with that Eagles defense that Jaybird is using is they don't have a great defense. They have Fletcher Cox up the middle for that pass rush, but their secondary is really subpar, and their linebackers are okay at best.
Trying to get to the outside, was unable to do so. So, Joker's looking at a 2nd and 10, trailing 7-0 to Jaybird in the first quarter here at the Madden 20 Premier DreamHack.
Yeah, Joker coming out now in that gun tight offset, which is a very popular formation. Look for a corner out for Michael Thomas here. Maybe a post with Ted Ginn. And he goes to that halfback base.
All right, now, as you see, it's 3rd and 10 right now. Sorry, 3rd and 11. While some people still try to run in this year's game, are we going to get a first chance to see him open up the playbook a little bit?
Yeah, I think we will here. He's got Michael Thomas out there. He's got some good weapons he can utilize. See what he does. A couple drag routes, 2 corner routes, and he throws it into triple coverage. And it's batted down. Looked like it could have been picked there. Batted around a little bit there. And Jaybird looking good on defense so far. Big 4th and 11 for Joker.
I want to know why he threw that into quadruple coverage. And then what did he see in that quadruple coverage throw that made him say, okay, I'm going for it on 4th and 11?
Yeah, that was a pretty bad read right there. I don't know what he saw because I didn't see much on that play. Good defense by Jaybird. Big 4th and 11 right here. This can be a deciding factor in the outcome, the way Jaybird plays. And he throws right at Jaybird's user.
I got it. He wanted to throw in a quadruple coverage to the left side of the field that time.
Yeah, one play goes to the right, one play goes to the left.
All right, now how's Jaybird going to follow up that first long run that he broke?
Looks like he's going to go back to the same exact play, maybe a dive. He motions out Kelsey. Yeah, he's going to that outside zone, I would think, here with Boston Scott. Breaks it to the outside, gets close to a first down.
That looked like it could have been another touchdown if he'd have just been able to get to the outside again. Got to work on that stick. We might need to get him in a few drills, one-on-ones.
Besides blocky today, we haven't seen the best stick skills by the other competitors. Jaybird usually known for his running. Let's see if he can do something better here. I expect a halfback dive as he motions Lane Johnson over. See if he got the first. He did.
All right, with this run-heavy offense, we're going to see that clock start to tick a little bit. The Eagles leading 7-0. Jaybird looking to avenge that San Francisco Niner loss. He said it still sticks with him the way he lost that one.
Yeah, that's got to hurt too. You make it all the way there to San Francisco for that Club Series Finals, San Francisco, and just couldn't do enough to get the W. He's going to come out here trying to avenge his loss.
Great defense by New Orleans on that one. Joker was able to get in that backfield and make sure that he wasn't able to stretch that stretch out. 2nd and 10, got to keep it.
Yeah, you're not going to see Jaybird pass the ball much. He's going to use that Lane Johnson, use that Jason Kelsey. But Joker's playing great run defense right now. Honestly, he's not worried about these nasty streak abilities by the Eagles. He's getting in the backfield. He's making plays.
He's turning this into old school rushing attack. He's shooting that gap and making that tackle in the backfield. He's not even allowed those street blockers to get to him.
Yeah, those rushing attack drills are fun. Madden 07, that was like one of the first years I started getting into it. And rushing attack was one of my favorite things ever.
Chow was great in rushing attack.
Well, Chow had great stick. When he ran that I-form twin tight end offense.
Masterful use of those tight ends.
3rd and 16. He goes with Jordan Howard here on a halfback dive. Gets 13. You got to think he takes 3 here. You got to be smart. Yeah, looks like he's going to do that.
If you're Joker, you got to be a little happy that, that 4 and out didn't turn into 7. You're holding them to 3 here.
Yeah, his defense didn't look too bad on that play, on that drive. I mean, he got him in the backfield a couple times. If you're Joker, though, you got to look better on offense. That first drive on offense from Joker was terrible. He's got to look better on offense if he wants to compete in this game.
Now, we're going to get a chance right here to see if that was just a fluke, maybe some nerves, being under the bright light, or if his offense is illiterate.
Yeah, we'll find out here because, first drive, first game of the day, could be his first tournament. You're always nervous coming out on that first drive. You always want to get ball second, in my opinion. So we'll see what he can do here. He comes out in the strong pro. I'd expect a run play here. And there's that man, Fletcher Cox, one of the best players in all of regs this year. He's a beast.
Wow. And he got that backfield so quick. Everybody was expecting a run except for him. He knew it was a pass, and he got there and broke that up really quickly. Yeah,
the Eagles are a really good team. They have so many abilities with those offensive linemen, and that Fletcher Cox causes a lot of damage up that middle on defense.
All right, Joker has some time.
Ooh.
Lucky to not have that one picked off. It was a tip drill.
Yeah, bad pass right there. He tried to fit it into Michael Thomas, and it just wasn't there. And he's lucky because Jaybird batted around. He could have picked it.
Well, the Eagles secondary has had some trouble.
Yeah, they're pretty poor.
They lead the league in most consecutive passes batted without interception.
Yeah.
All right, 3rd and 16.
Wide open right there. Ooh. Big hit by Jaybird. I mean, that was that was open. That was a good read by Joker. He just got unlucky. Big hit by Jaybird. Good stick. And 4th and 16. He's going to go for it at his own 13, Rico. What do you think of this call?
I think he had to do it because it was 10-0. And if you punt the ball, Jaybird scores again, and 17-0, it's over.
Yeah.
So at least it's a quicker death.
Yeah, it's
here.
It's a tough call, though. 4th and 16 on your own 13 is tough. But
maybe he saw something on that last play that made him think he could throw it again.
I don't think.
But you got to get the ball off. You cannot take that set. 4th and 16. You'd rather throw the pick down the field. Just chuck it.
I saw the routes though. He ran 3 streaks. I didn't see much open. Good defense by Jaybird. He's looked dominant so far.
Stumbling, bumbling, and continuing to keep moving forward. Jaybird picks up 4 on the ground. Has Jaybird thrown a pass yet?
Nope. And I don't think we'll see one, Rico. He doesn't pass too often, and when he does, it's not too great. So I think we're going to see Jaybird stick to what he's good at, and that's running the football.
All right. Oh, wow.
Yeah, good swerve right there by Jaybird. Boston Scott to the left, to the right. Little move here. And Jaybbird's up 17-0 in complete control of this game.
Yeah, if you're Jaybird, you got to feel good about yourself right now. You're coming in. You're wanting to shake that San Francisco Club Championship off. You want to put your best foot forward to come jump out 17-0. No better feeling.
Yeah, exactly. He wants to avenge that loss. I know he was hurt about it, upset about it. Probably couldn't sleep the night of because he expected big things this year. So he needs to come back strong, and he's doing that so far. So let's see if Joker has an answer, because it's now or never for Joker, honestly. If he wants to stay in this game, he's going to have to move down the field and score right here.
And possibly go for 2. I think he needs to make this 17-8. And then maybe 17-16 if he can.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, he got it. Make it. You got to make him miss.
You got to get that juke off right there. That's tough. That was the big play he needed.
Shout out to the Bills Club Championship winner, Stevie J, in the chat.
My boy Stevie J. What a win. What a win yesterday for Stevie, man. One of the best players in the world right there. Stevie J, and I know his girlfriend Lexi always supporting him too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, good things over there.
Now you want to talk about a run game. Do you remember his run game back in the day?
Oh, yeah.
It was so tough.
More pitch, baby, more pitch.
Yes.
Yeah, Stevie's like the run master. Like we talk about Jaybird, great runner, all these guys, but Stevie really has that down to a science.
Joker managed to get that pass completed, got to the outside. If he didn't tiptoe there, he might have been able to make something happen.
Yeah, he's looked good on this drive so far. He's really got to get down the field and get these points. He's coming out in this ace twins formation. I want to see him utilize some corner routes out of this formation, maybe a tight end corner route with a halfback wheel behind it, and then Thomas over the middle. Oh, jeez. Oh.
Wow, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. He'll take that one and move the chance. Jared, a.k.a. Vibe Beach 757, holding it down for Virginia. Speaking of Virginia, they've had some pretty good players come out of Virginia. I guess I would have to say Chow would probably be the best one, but they constantly keep some good Madden talent over there.
Yeah. So, yeah, big play right there by Joker. I mean, he threw it into triple coverage, but it worked out for him. Throws the drag here to Ted Ginn. Good read. Oh, man. Yeah, you see, Jaybird tried to go for the hit stick. He completely whiffed, and then Joker missed it, didn't read it right, and tried to juke. Could have had 6 right there, honestly.
Yep, sometimes people, they make their move too soon. Instead of sometimes
you got to be patient. We saw Blocky do that. He was very patient. He waited for the defense to react, and then he made his move. Sometimes that's all you need to do. It's simple. So Joker does get ball at half. So if he can get 7 here, he's back in business. He's looked decent on this drive, except that one bad read that he got lucky with. But if he can get 7 here, he's back in the game. Nice little out route, Ted Ginn. He's so close to breaking it so many times.
Yeah, I think he was a little nervous that was going to get jumped on. And then when he saw that he was going to catch it, he sprung into action just a little late.
Yeah. Stretch call to Kamara. Good defense by Jaybird.
All right. If you're Joker, you don't feel too bad about this right now. You are methodically moving the ball down. You opened up the playbook a little bit. If you can get in this end zone here.
Yeah, and you get ball at half, so you're back in business.
Just got to make sure you get in that end zone here.
Yeah. Nice.
Wow.
Right over the top of the defense. That post route to Ted Ginn. He had him by about 5 yards. Good read by Joker. Way to stand in that pocket. Fletcher Cox was coming at his head, and he stood in there, made a read, and now he's back in the game. 17-7, and he gets ball at half.
Now, here's where it gets interesting. Can he stop Jaybird right here? If you know Jaybird's running, you have 3 timeouts. If you can get in that backfield or make something happen, we could have a ball game again.
Yeah, he looked pretty good on that last drive on defense, too. It's just Jaybird has plenty of time, a minute and a half, 2 timeouts. You know he's going to come out running. You just don't want him to break anything. You want to try to get a 3-0.
All right, Jaybird needs to make something happen here. You don't want to allow Joker to get a little bit of momentum and get some confidence going.
Jaybird running that stretch call. Good defense by Joker. He's been in there on that stretch recently. He's looking good so far. Now, you got to think of, if you're a Joker, you got to think about calling a timeout here soon.
Absolutely. I think I may wait. I don't mind taking it 17-7 into it. So I need to know that I'm not going to assist Jaybird in scoring a touchdown.
After this play will be a big determining factor on what you should do. Oh, and we have our answer. Yeah, big run right there by Jaybird.
Yeah, that hurts.
Yeah, that's a dagger right there for Joker. Jaybird in complete control, 17-7 at the 32-yard line, looking to get more before the half.
Jaybird going through making some adjustments. Want to make sure he has all the correct personnel in there. Trying to finish off this first half in the most excellent way.
Goes with a halfback dive to Howard there. Now, if you're Jaybird, you want to be kind of aggressive here. You want to get 7. I feel like Joker can't stop you, so being aggressive, trying to get 7. Go up 24-7 would be huge. So Jaybird's coming out in this strong H-wing and audibling around. Harry audibles to that strong tight. Motions out Kelsey, so he has double nasty streaks on the outside. And, ooh, it looked like he had space right there, but Lattimore got off the block and made the tackle. 3rd and 10 right here for Jaybird. I would expect to see another run, and then he takes a sip of his drink. He's taking a little time.
Man, Jaybird needs to make sure that he does not allow this clock to get away from him. He had a chance to get 7. I think he's already mentally settled for 3.
Yeah, I think he has to, unless he can break this one right here. And you think he will. Boston Scott to the crib. Big run right there.
You called it. Not only did he break the run, he broke the tackle in order to break that run. And that is demoralizing if you're a Joker. You played good defense. You had him to what you thought was going to be 3. He breaks that one tackle, then voila.
Yeah, simple strategy right there from Jaybird. You follow those big boys. You follow those nasty streaks. Lane Johnson, Jason Kelsey, they have that nasty streak ability where they will pancake any defensive back over there, and he's just doing simple football. He's following the big boys up front with Boston Scott, and it's working out. It's giving him a 24-7 lead at the half, barring some type of big run here by Joker.
Three seconds. You got to stretch?
Yeah, you got to try something. What he's going to do, stretch to the right. He's got blockers. Can he make a one-man miss? No, he can't. Oh.
All he needed to do was just try to get outside right there, and Kamara could have been the see you tomorrow.
Yeah, that could have been huge for Joker going into the half because he gets ball, but he couldn't do it. And Jaybird with a huge tackle right there to save the game for him.
That 7 before the half might come back to be the difference in this game. The pressure that it puts on Joker, the dynamic of having to deal with this kind of deficit, knowing that he runs the ball. That is the worst feeling in Madden, knowing that I got to score and I got to score quickly because my opponent can run the ball and milk that clock.
Exactly, yeah. 24-7 when you're playing a guy like Jaybird with the way he plays, it's really tough to come back. It really is. And I don't think these stretch calls are going to work right now. It haven't worked much all game. He's going to have to come out passing. Comes out in this bunch open. Look, I don't know if he'll go back to that bubble like he did earlier. Jaybird, looks like Jaybird's ready for it. He's lurking on the outside right there, waiting for that bubble. Yeah, there's nothing there.
He basically baited him to try to run that, and he was waiting, wanting, needing to see him do something, but he couldn't get it done.
Yeah, good bait right there by Jaybird. Big 3rd and 12 here. You gotta try to move the ball down the field. I think Jaybird's gonna bring the blitz here, moving those corners in. And there goes that man again. Fletcher Cox in the backfield, 3 sacks, and they've all been huge for Jaybird.
The timing of those as well. That was a great defensive stand right there. Now 4th and 18, you're down this much on the 17-yard line. This is definitely game right here.
And Fletcher Cox is lit up. He's got the X Factor ability lit up, and that's going to be dangerous for Joker passing here on 4th and 18. Watch Fletcher Cox in the middle do damage as he's lit up.
Got to throw it.
Yeah, just nothing there.
You had to get rid of that ball before that pressure came in. Again, ladies and gentlemen out there watching this right now, it shows you, do not sit back in coverage. When in doubt, air it out.
Yeah.
Send that heat.
You got to give yourself a chance right there. You can't just take that sack. You got to throw it up, do something. And we're going to see Jaybird's going to go back to pounding that rock with his Eagles O-line. Did you see Jason Kelsey right there just demolish him? Oh, my goodness.
All right, and Jaybird is in the zone. 31-7 after he makes this PAT.
Yeah, Jaybird's look good, man. He's doing his usual game plan. He's come out, run the ball, run it heavy, follow those big boys up front, and play good defense.
All right, Chad, we're going to see if we can get you guys an update on the other game so we can keep this group in perspective and see how we're doing score-wise. All right, it's Papa Dots up 14-7 against Big Jones. So if point differential comes down to it, it looks like Jaybird's holding it down.
Yeah, Papa Dot. I wonder if I know Evil O goes by Poppy Dot now, so I don't know. I don't think Evil O's here though, but
no.
We got similar names. Poppy Dot and Papa Dot. I like those names.
All right, he's trying to come up with something right here. The Joker. Oh, and he got it. Can he make him miss? Oh, he does.
There it is.
Can he get to the house? Oh, my God. He ran right into that tackle.
Yeah, he's had so many opportunities in that open field. He just can't break one. That Ted Ginn has been huge for him.
The outside.
Ted Ginn's 6 for 100, so Ted Ginn's been there for him. He just can't break it all the way to the end zone. Let's see, Joker in that spread formation. He had the drag underneath. I don't know why he didn't throw it. Oh, fumble, sack, everything, and big turnover for Jaybird. Jaybird just in complete control, 31-7, trying to avenge that loss in the San Francisco Club Series, and he looks great so far.
Yeah, he definitely does. He's advertised. And the thing was, there was another group going on that I went to go see if we could get that had Prodigy, it had Guru, it had Zay in it. But Jay had already gotten to the producers and told them he needed to be on stream. So Jay is up here, but he did not disappoint.
Yeah.
He made sure that he was as good as advertised right now.
Yeah, he wanted to be seen, he wanted to be heard, and he's doing great so far. Yeah, this is just the clock manager right now. Boston Scott, 14 for 184 and 4 touchdowns.
Not a bad day.
That's just easy stuff.
And the best part is he's bringing it to the short side of the field, which increases the degree of difficulty.
Yeah. So end of the third quarter here. Jaybird up 31-7. Dominant performance.
They're ready. They didn't put their 4s up. They put their GGs up in the chat.
Yeah. I see Clef the God in the chat, the reigning champ. He is here in Atlanta looking to repeat as the DreamHack champion.
All right. Give me your top 3 Madden players that are here.
This year?
Right now. That are here right now.
Who did we see out there? Let's see. I mean, we got to put Clef in there. You know, he's the defending champ. He's coming out here to prove a point. He hasn't played in his club series yet, so we don't know. Trying to think who made a deep run in the Classic that I should put it in that conversation. I know that Mo and Henry aren't here. Joke isn't here. Beast Mode's not here. Mills isn't here. So all the guys that made the Final Four of the Classic aren't here. Who else do we have that made a run in the Classic? Vilma made Final 16 in the Classic. I don't think a lot of people realize that. And Vilma like loves regs. You know, this is what he does. He doesn't play no salary cap. He doesn't do that stuff. He's a regs guy. So you got. I mean, I don't know if Vilma's up in that upper echelon, but he's always tough to take out in regs. Yeah, Boogs did make Final 16 in the Classic as well. Maybe Final 8, I forget. So he's here. Yeah, Boogs, you got to put in that conversation.
All right, we're still waiting for your final 3.
All right, I'm gonna go Clef, Boogs, and I'm gonna go with a sleeper, and I'm gonna go with a guy like, oh, this is tough. You know what? I'm gonna go with Blocky. I want to see he looked great, and I want to see him avenge his loss.
Blocky. So you're going Blocky,
Clef, Boogs.
I'm going to use 3 different players that you completely went with. I'm going to go Dreeny, Joe Rice. Oh, sorry. I know the rebranding. Wesley G. And then for my 3rd and final one, I'm going to go... Prodigy. We'll see how my 3 stack up to your 3.
All right, let's do it.
All right, speaking of stacking up, we see that Jaybird pretty much has control over this one against Joker. I would love to take a look at that other game and check out and see how the other half of this is looking. And, well, look at that. Guys are great. We got Seattle and Baltimore going out. It's Papa Dot up 17-7. But Baltimore has the ball. And Big Jones, if he can get in the end zone, we definitely have a ball game here.
Yeah, we do. And he's got that Lamar Jackson who's always dangerous on this Madden 20. He's got to get down the field, move fast. I want to see him utilize this Lamar, like I said earlier, and run some QB draws, man. He's so good with those. Hands it off to Ingram. Inside zone, he has space, makes a juke. Nice little run right there.
Now, that was one of the few runs I've seen where he got the most out of that run that he could have possibly got. I didn't think he was going to get those last 3 or 4 yards. Then he gave me that little wiggle.
Yeah. Another nice run right there.
All right.
Hurry up.
He's going to need to get in the end zone before the 4th quarter starts.
Yeah, he does. 100%. Let's see if he goes hurry up again. No, he doesn't. He doesn't want to get his players fatigued.
I think he left a little bit on that last play. I figure like if he had got to the outside of the right, he might have had a little bit more daylight there.
Another guy, too, that's here that I don't think a lot of people are talking about who made a deep run of the Classic is a guy like Rage. Rage made a deep run in that Madden Classic. And he's really good at reg, so I would expect Rage to make a run, too.
Very true. Oh, look at that. He gets him, makes that first guy miss, and gets into that second level of the defense.
He goes with that no huddle. I want to see him air it out with Lamar here, but he's been effective with that run game. He goes back to it. Mark Ingram up the middle. Great defense right there by Papa. 4th and 1, big play right here.
All right, now you're down 10.
Yeah.
Do you ever think about bringing your kicker out?
You think about it, but I think you gotta go for this. 4th and if you can't get a yard, you know, that's what you came here for. You came here to win. You didn't come here to, you know, come close. You came here to win. And it's incomplete. He tried to thread the needle right there to the tight end and just wasn't there.
He wasn't even pressured.
Yeah,
he could have waited and then used Lamar to get that.
Yep.
Oh, tough one. And that turnover on downs. I know Big Jones wishes he can have that one back.
Yeah, look for Papa to run the clock here. Nice juke move by Carson. Yeah, it looks like he'll take it to the 4th. One more play, and then take it to the 4th. And he's in complete control right now.
All right, let's go ahead and look and see how Jaybird's going to close this one out. We're still looking at 38-7, under a minute left. Does he take the high road and stay classy? Or do you think he's looking to put more points on the board?
I mean, I think he should take 3 here for sure, and I think he's going to do that. He's going to kneel. He's up 35. He's up 31, so I think he's fine if he just kneels it out. But yeah, and he's going to do that. He's going to just let the clock run out, and Jaybird's going to come out 38-7. Nice victory right there.
Great job, Jaybird. Go ahead. They're going to shake hands. Oh, they got up at different times. It's the only thing that kept him there. Business as usual. He looks a little relaxed. Normally we hear Jaybird before we see him. I like the new locked in, quiet, humble. I'm here to do work. He's on a business trip here.
I told you.
A lot of the other times he was here to hang with friends. Yeah. He was here to do everything. But I really feel like Jaybird's on a business trip, looking to get it done, and might be in a good headspace.
Yeah, I told you. I think he wants to come out here and stay more focused. He doesn't want to get so hyped up. It takes him out of his game a little bit, and we saw that in the first game. He didn't want to get out of control. He stayed focused, and it paid dividends for him.
That it did. Well, we got one under our belts. Let's go ahead and finish and look at the last one between It's Papa Dot and Big Jones.
(24-7), so it looks like Papa went down and scored, and now Big Jones is in a tough predicament here.
He needs 7 to stop and another 7.
Yeah,
and he's still not.
Big play right there to Hollywood Brown, though. Goes with that hurry-up offense. Lamar's thrown 3 picks this game. 6 for 18, I think I saw.
Being down 17 in the 4th quarter is such a tough road to come back from, especially in this Madden when you know people can run and can do everything.
Yeah, never a spot you want to be in. Down 17 in the 4th quarter. Big sack right there for It's Papa.
All right, now It's Papa. Got to remember, point differential. We're going to see him. Oh, and look at that. Just as I say it, he gets that pick, and he's going to be able to try to add to that point differential a little bit. Him and Jaybird will be going neck and neck vying.
Yeah, that point differential, which is so important. It's Papa came out here strong. Looks good with that Seattle defense. Yeah, and he's going to go up against Jaybird. We'll see if he has an answer for that Philadelphia Eagles run attack. I'm not sure if he does, but he looks good so far this game.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we are here. Madden 20 Premier DreamHack Atlanta, Georgia. The best Madden players in the world vying for that $25,000 prize pool. We're playing on the regs mode of Madden. You turn on, you pick your team, I pick my team, and let's rock.
And my favorite mode, boot up the game and just ball out, man. Let's go head to head. Let's see who's the better Madden player. And so far, It's Papa and Jaybird look great so far.
And they both have shown to seem to be the cream of this crop. But styles make fights. Now, I'll be curious to see if the Seahawks and that Bobby Wagner can go ahead and lay the lumber against those Eagles.
Yeah. And you would think that Bobby Wagner, if he gets a hit on Boston Scott, not a high overall running back, he might give up the ball. Nice little stretch call right there by Papa. He's in complete control. coming up to the 2-minute warning.
Looks like he's probably going to take this one to the 2 if he knew.
Yeah, you would think he would. He doesn't have true clock on, though.
If he hikes this, I'll be shocked. Okay.
Yeah.
Just wanted to make sure
I was gonna say
that I was like,
yeah.
that speaks to people's clock management, their headspace they're in terms of being focused and knowing how to close out a game. While you may be able to get away with it here in group play against some of the lesser opponents, if you make a mental mistake later on in this tournament, that'll cost you the game.
Yeah, awareness and game management, super, super important in Madden. And It's Papa's doing a great job of that right now.
By the way, you know, if It's Papa holds on to this, the next game we're going to get is him and Jaybird. So we'll be able to see up close and personal if they're able to slow each other down.
Yeah. Fullback dive here. Yeah, It's Papa. He's just cool at wasting all of Jones's timeouts. He's going to take this 3, try to go up by 20.
The kicking game has been a lot tougher for people this year. You know, it's a tough little cookie to crack.
Yeah, you never know. It's not easy. You get in that hot seat. The pressure's on. You don't hit that button. You don't hit that A button as you'd like to, and sometimes the nerves get the most of you in those situations.
Speaking of nerves, do they ever really go away?
Yeah, I think I don't know. I think after the first drive, you're kind of zoned in, you're dialed in, you're not really thinking about much except the game. But then, like I said, when you get that pressure kick situation, you know, you're in overtime, you tie game, you got to kick that game-winning field goal. Your heart's racing, man, and it's hard, but the best players can do it. So Big Jones, he's just come out in here running the ball. I think he's just cool with. Here he runs little 4 verticals, and he's trying to get into field goal range, get some points for this point differential.
Definitely trying to, because you never know. That extra field goal, that extra touchdown can be the difference between being a spectator tomorrow or being able to sneak in.
Yeah, exactly. And he throws in double coverage right there. Not a great read by Big Jones, and good performance for It's Papa. I mean, we only saw the second half, but he looked great on defense all game. He really did. He's going to come out QB kneel, and he's going to go on. He's going to go on to take on Jaybird now.
And that's where we're at. Both of these guys are looking to prove themselves, trying to go ahead and get a name. They come out 1-0 each. Now, something has to give. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we saw our first matchups in this group. Jaybird moves on 1-0. It's Papa Dot wins, and he's 1-0. The two of them will be facing off here in Atlanta when we come back. Make sure you stay locked in for some great Madden action. It's Rico Williams and T. Davis.